one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
The story is brought to us from alligator.org. I kid you not. Alligator.org. Going to Georgia. Maybe that's why it's called alligator. I don't know. But this one is about a canine that this dog, man, he loves his canines. A Gainesville Police Department canine unit accidentally, attacked the wrong person while searching for a fleeing suspect, according to Gainesville Police Department news release. Now, in the early morning hours of March 23rd, Gainesville PD was searching for a domestic violence suspect who fled on foot. Officers deployed the canine in accordance with departmental policy, according to the news release. The canine led officers to an enclosed fence in an area behind a business in the vicinity of 3100 Northwest 13th Street, where several discarded items belonging to the suspect were found. The handler discovered a person hiding in a patch of bushes and believed this to be the suspect. Now, after the officer's commands went unanswered, the handler allowed the dog to make contact with the person. That means, you know what that means. Now, the woman turned out to be a residentially challenged neighbor or a homeless neighbor, unrelated to the incident. The canine apprehension was immediately stopped and medical services were called. Now, the quote is, "This was an unfortunate and unforeseen event. In this case, the officers followed all departmental policies and protocols, but encountered a person in an unfortunate and unforeseen situation," said the Assistant Police Chief Nelson Moya. He goes, "Just happened to find, they were doing everything right. They were following policy, but this person just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time." That's kind of what he's saying, right? When he says it was just an unfortunate event. So if a surgeon accidentally cuts the wrong way, hey, he was doing everything a surgeon's supposed to do. He just, unfortunately, he gets sued. Malpractice. A cop does it, and it's, hey, man, part of the job. Not for her. It's not part of her job. The woman was transported to Shands Hospital, and she received medical care for calf and thumb puncture wounds. The quote is, "This is further evidence that safe shelter is important. Gainesville PD is continuing to work with GFR and other partners to improve safety for our houseless neighbors through community outreach," said Deputy Chief Moya. Now, we need to note this incident comes shortly after the canine unit was reinstated following a 10-month suspension after Terrell Bradley lost an eye from a canine mauling him. So canine mauls this guy, takes his eye. They go on a 10-month suspension. They reinstate the canine unit. And then this innocent woman who just happens to be out there homeless gets bit by the dog. And they say, well, we're following departmental policy. She didn't want to come out. She didn't obey their commands. She didn't have to. She wasn't breaking the law. They were looking for some other guy that was breaking the law. Why did she have to follow their commands? Well, because they're police officers and they're conducting an investigation. This is still the United States of America, right? Is it?